Ganbatar Naransetseg of Mongolia goes up against Katarina Costa of Portugal. Italy, Ganbatar in the white judogi, Costa in blue. You can see the head-to-head and the respective world ranking positions there. The referee in the middle for this one is Cho In-chul of the Republic of Korea.
Cho In-chul, two-time world champion himself and Olympic medalist, Olympic silver medalist, and he is out there now taking control of this match.
Yeah, he was one for the big occasions, wasn't he? 2 world titles and 2 Olympic medals, a bronze and a silver. So he's been there, he's done it, and he's still in the middle.
And he was on the mat yesterday.
Yeah, been there, done it, got the T-shirt, that's what they say, isn't it?
Still working out. Right up your street, Neil.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, here we go.
Two-to-one advantage. It has. We have actually seen it. It's been quite an advantage if you've got 2 or 3 matches up on your opponent there, and it makes a little bit of a difference to your approach to the match. Bit of confidence. Nice Tomonagi there from Costa. Just abandons that, doesn't want to know. Well, you can normally see if somebody has real commitment in Newaza, where they follow it down and what they're digging for, whether it's a lapel, an arm, neck. Normally starts with the legs as well, getting the legs in the right position. Wazari there for Costa, nice little Ouchigari. Ganbatar just looking just a little bit out of sorts today. There to take her onto her side, and it's got to be a 90-degree landing to get the Wazari, and if it even if it goes to front afterwards, you look at the initial landing, and then it's not important where they actually land. Or at least where they finish up, that is. No, it wasn't quite there. Didn't quite have the landing there. That's Sianagi. The referee referee, I think, has been spot on today with some of his decisions, hasn't he? He's made 2 or 3 really difficult decisions, and he's been quite firm on it.
And one of the things that...
Oh, that's it. I think that's it. Now, did that go 2 different... I thought it was smooth enough, me, personally.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a stop in the action. I think that's the important thing.
It's got to be continuous. And I think just because there looked as if there was just a small stop there, it was continuous.
And one of the things that I was about to say that he's done has said, I'm not sure. No, it's not good enough for me.
No.
And I think that's the 3rd occasion when he said, I'm not giving it. You know, it's close, but I'm not giving it. And it's the things that he hasn't done. Of course, the scores that he's given have been good. It's the ones that he said, no, not quite good enough. And on 3 occasions, I thought, that's good enough. Then on the reflection, on the replay, say, no, there's a break, or it wasn't quite on the side. You know, like the one that you just pointed out before, just landing on the side wasn't enough. It's got a good feel. Still the Wazari lead. Plenty of time still on the clock. Over a minute left to go. Gambatar not out of it yet. Just picked up a single Shido. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I think that was universal language, wasn't it? I think we knew what that meant.
Yeah.
Most of it was let's get some attacks in. 45 seconds left then of this match.
There's still time.
Second bronze medal match.
No. Too rushed. Can't afford to give your opponent an opportunity to burn some of the clock. It was 49 when they went to ground. It's 31 now. So you need every second. And I like it.
World Masters
Crowd have told him why.
There's
no need for that.
Judo che rappresenti Portugal, Catarina Costa.
I think they might be all right if they see Shmylov do it.
Might calm them down a little bit there. Costa then just does enough for that second bronze medal. 2 bronze medals in every category.
To be fair, I didn't think it was anything untoward.
No, I mean, if it had been disrespectful to the opponent, I don't think it was.
Yeah, no problems there. At the same time, I understand what the crowd is saying. Catarina Costa of Portugal. Tough day. And a good result for her in the end.
Nice Ujigari there, just very low. We see a lot of these low, very low ojigaris at the moment. Seems to be the flavour of the day. Just catches them flat-footed and then they just drive them onto their back then.
Costa was the number 5 seed going into today's competition. Now, we had a slightly different format in Japan, if you remember. They did all the bronze medals first, didn't they?
Absolutely. They're not going to do that here, are they?
I'm glad, because that threw me.
Through everybody.
Made a couple of errors there. Right, so we come now to the final of the under 48 kilo category. Shireen Boukley of France goes up against Koga Wakana of Japan. It'll be Boukley in the white judogi, Koga blue. First round. The referee in the middle for this one is Raul Camacho of Spain. Nice time.
We've got one of those.
I say that because I'm wearing one. Yeah. You can't see it at home, but I assure you that I am wearing one of those. Here comes Shireen Boukley. We're talking about different countries looking for, someone to fit that weight category. Shireen Boukley, I think that's in her hands. Wakana, Koga Wakana.
Well,
a little bit to do.
She looked unbelievable today. This lady here, Koga, looks superior, but she's Boukley. If anybody's going to give a run for her money, it's going to be Boukley. So here we go. 2-0 up in the head-to-heads, up to Koga so far, even though she's got the lower world ranking. Here we go, right to left there, straight into the attack there, Boukley.
Koga is the number 3 as far as the ranking list is concerned in Japan, headed by Tsunoda Natsumi and Tanaki Funa. Tell you what, not far behind. We've got another challenger. Miyaki Kano, youngster. Miyaki it was who won the Grand Slam in Tokyo earlier this month, just a couple of weeks ago. We'd only ever seen her once before, and
She
that
was a
at the
cadet. We didn't have any
nothing.
any information, did we?
A cadet world champion. At the moment, she's got 100% record. Not a bad effort, is it?
Wasn't far off, and
Yeah,
she
on
gets
the
the
board as
Wazari.
well.
The referee was right on it.
Oh,
Well, that Sangaku isn't that far off either, so she's locked off with the legs. Can she flatten her out now? I think Koga, her job is not to flatten out at all. She rolls a little bit, then it'll be all over.
gone now. Just wasn't quite on the shoulder, trapped in there, was it? Because the leg was going across the forehead. Having another go.
Well, this is where you look at the clock there and you think, oh, I wish this was in the last 30 seconds, but long while still to go. First time then that Koga has had to fight from behind.
First time anyone scored on her today. It was a clean sheet up until now.
Well, extreme left to right here, making it difficult just to find the line in. They've got the sleeve. Buckley, I've got to say, is dominating this match.
Again with the Satemi,
it
almost
wasn't
catching
that
her
far
then,
off, was it?
Really had to defend against that. And exactly where Koga had shown her strength earlier in the day, that's where Buckley is dishing it out in Newaza.
We're going to see the Wazari again. Here's the Sumagesh. Let's have a look at the landing there, just on the side. Nicely done.
Yep, good enough. Better grip for Koga now. Buckley just using that right arm to keep Koga at arm's length. He spotted that a little bit too long on the belt. Overly defensive from Buckley. Got a minute to go. Single Shido picked up by Buckley, but it's the Wazari on the board that really does it.
Yeah, she can't allow her to come back into this, can she? So better to keep up the attack rate. Stay on top. Nice Seanagi there from Koga. Went out, came back in. As long as it's continuous, then that's fine. Can even change from one fighter to the other, but it has to be continuous.
Buckley has really outfought Koga, so much so Koga's now picked up a penalty. She's been on the back foot.
Yeah, that arm over the back has caused Koga all sorts of problems there. Into the last 10 seconds, and it looks like it's going to be difficult for Koga to get this back. Just needs to waste a few seconds, and it's all over. France are going to have a gold medal. Buckley, I've got to say, did a really good job there.
Judo Masters gold
Well,
medalist.
she was the number 1 seed coming in to the competition this morning. Koga was in the top 8. Made her way to the final, but Shireen Buckley might be on the bus with us again tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Sure she will. Speaks good English, doesn't she? She does speaks excellent English. Well, that was an excellent performance. It really was. I mean, she did everything. Big Still game on. Sumigashi there gets the score. We'll see it from a different angle here. On the belt, Koga goes over quickly onto her front afterwards, but it was the initial first point of the landing that is counted.
Yeah, it was in Baku that she jumped to the bus with us.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Final on the street. Congratulations.
Massive points for Buckley.
Right, coming up next, the first of the bronze medal contests in the under 60 kilo category. Balabay Agaev of Azerbaijan goes up against teammate Turan Biramov. It'll be Agaev in the white judogi, Biramov in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Veli-Matti Karinkanta of Finland.
Well, they've probably met each other, these two, quite a bit in Azerbaijan, but here they are. One meeting between them at this level at a Grand Slam or Grand Prix tournament on the World Tour, and Agaev as the one that won that contest. So hopefully they'll open up. They might train together quite a lot, and quite often I think the one thing that we try not to see is domestics where they just close up. They're scared to lose to each other, because of course in 2 years' time they're going to have to make a selection, Azerbaijan, especially if they're in the qualification zone. Judo White backed up to the edge there, and no way out. Didn't look as if he had a way out either.
We were talking about the way that the Azeri lightweights, the super lightweights, the under 60 kilo category fighters tend to race through the weight category. Both of these athletes picked up world championship medals, silver, both of them. They both made it to the final of the junior world championships. How long they'll stick around at under 60 kilos, I'm not
Well, you
sure.
were saying that, weren't you, that they come through the 60 kilos pretty quick, up to 66 kilos. You don't see them for 2 to 3, 4 years in the 60 kilos. But they have a great history in 60 kilos, and that's going to be a penalty. 2 feet went out the 2 feet went out the area there.
Agaev thinks it was.
Yeah.
His hand up right away, didn't he?
Oh, that wasn't far off, that was it? Really tight there with that Sianagi. Ippon Sianagi just manages to take him onto his front.
Half the contest still to come.
little bit of a stalemate, kind of half expected it with these two. Two Shinos, that might be a Wazari. Wasn't far off, and he goes again there for the Kataguruma. He does get a Wazari there, Gayev. And that's it, it's all over. Gets a full ippon for that one.
And I like that.
Yeah, a little, yes, exactly.
The winner and World Judo Masters bronze medalist for the men's under 60 kilogram category in white judogi, representing Azerbaijan, Balabay Akhayev.
Yeah, you don't often get the height of excitement when it's the two countries are matched, both athletes coming from the same country, but there was enough in there to make it interesting that the guy kind of sealed it. He's the higher ranked of the two. He's got the bragging rights as well now.
Yeah, no, exactly. See the enthusiasm there of all the youngsters up in the crowd. Just judo nuts, really, aren't they? Nice to see.
Yeah, nice. Just gets
Really
a head
nice.
under.
Very low. Kataguruma there.
Wheels him over, yeah.
Just helped it along there, didn't he, with the elbow there, without making contact with the lower part of the body. Kind of did.
And then by the time that he's finishing it off, it's way out of there. Just a nudge, isn't it? I like that.
Ah, I thought that was a kind of a nudge, but anyway, we won't argue it.
No, I think it was well done.
Balabay Akhayev, Azerbaijan. Congratulations.
Right, Balabay Gayev takes the first of the bronze medals in the under 60 kilo category. The second of the bronze medal contests features Georgi Sadalashvili of Georgia. He goes up against Yang Yongwei of Chinese Taipei. It's Sadalashvili in the white judogi, Yang in blue, the referee in the middle. But this one is Elizabeth Gonzalez of Mexico. There's Neil.
Welcome the referee from Mexico.
Well, Sadalashvili is one that we kind of put an asterisk next to, which is certainly an up-and-coming youngster from Georgia. But Yang Yongwei is just, well, he's number one in the world. This young man here, he's one for the future. Yang, he's the number one in the world, most consistent fighter, but well taken out in his semi-final. Nagayama just waited his moment there and just took him out, literally. And Nagayama wasn't firing on all cylinders, so it'd be interesting to see. I mean, I did say I wasn't sure whether he was going to turn up, but nobody's indicated that he might not. But,
No, we normally get to word, don't we?
Would,
we haven't met the word yet. Sadalashvili is only 19. He's out there mixing it with the best in the world.
I was going to say, you know, we're going to see a lot of him.
Yeah.
I mean, without a doubt. Just out here for experience. What an experience it is. Every contest. He's just going to keep learning and learning.
He beat Yang in the final of the Grand Slam in Abu Dhabi earlier in the year. And Agaev. Before that, he was pretty much, just giving it a go, seeing how it would turn out, but it's turned out well for him.
Well, fancies his chances on the ground there against Sadalashvili. Sadalashvili hasn't really got going yet.
3 Georgians in the top 20 in this weight category. Nakumi Chukvemiani, 12. Timo Nazadze at 9, and Sadalashvili a place above him at 8. The 2 in the top 10. 2 Japanese in the top 10. Doesn't leave much room, does it?
Yeah, no, exactly. They'll have to decide on one of them, and probably this will be the one that will come forward. So I don't think he had the landing there. He had a little bit of a gap underneath the armpit to the backside. It's got to be the side, torso.
Yeah, the lower half of the body makes contact, but I don't see him making contact with the upper part of the body. And here's another one who's been pretty cool today under pressure. I'm talking about the referees in the middle. Just leave it. Not giving a score for that. Good pressure here from Yang. He's got really good work rate, Yang Yong-wei.
Yeah, it's pretty relentless, isn't he? He just keeps coming forward all the time.
Didn't like the posture. Didn't like the negativity as far as, attacks was concerned. Both fighters pick up a penalty inside the last minute. Not quite. Low, right-sided Toshi effort.
Sadalashvili, I think, just one step behind all the way through this match. Yang is the one controlling it. You say that, and then it suddenly goes against the run of play. No golden score so far. Looks like this is going to go into golden score. 1 penalty apiece, 3 penalties. Remember, it's all over, and they'll be carried over now into golden score. Any score now on the board? Finish it off.
Funny how this is almost like the learning process for Sadalashvili. Learning process, bronze medal contest at the Masters. What a place to come and learn.
Yeah, I mean, it's tall order, isn't it? It's all the best in the world in every weight category fighting it out. Oh, that's it. That's where he's dangerous. When he feeds that leg through there, he could go either way. Change of direction there with the Sumagesh.
Good effort.
What a handful he is, this youngster. very often see it with the men, where 17, 18-year-olds come through and are able to fight the men. I made a mistake there, though, a little bit too brash there. Can he fall down onto that hold down? He might fall down onto it, and yes, he does. If he gets the head free, it's all over.
Yeah, no power left. He was lucky that mate got called.
Well, I'm just trying to think.
At
why,
what point would you have called
at
the
what
mate?
point was that mate called there? Had every chance of falling into a hold down.
Just trying to remember exactly where they were. And if there was a break and they were off the mat, then she's going to call mate.
Yeah, I'm sure that there was something we've missed.
Yeah. I'll go with that. And they were perfectly comfortable about it, both of them. So 2 minutes of golden score we've had. Sadalashvili, Yang.
And there's the really quick Sianagi Siatosh movement that he does. Very, very low there, Yang. Certainly both of these having to really fight for this medal. Sadalashvili then gets the second Shido. Now he is under pressure. Well, he snatched that away there. He might just... Oof. Well, that went the other way, didn't it?
No, it was Yang who snapped it off.
Oh, was it? It was Yang. I just
Yeah.
misread that.
Yeah, it was Yang who pulled away. Sadalashvili was looking to get the grip. Yang decided to pull away. Oh!
That's the dangerous underhook, isn't it, there, as soon as they go in for that. That or the overhand grip. And then in for the Kosoto, that climbing Kosoto that they do. Yang looking for the opening there for the low throws.
At this point, you can see that Sadalashvili hasn't got the same kind of staying power as Yang. Yang continues to be busy and threatening, whereas Sadalashvili just beginning to look that little bit desperate, trying to reach out and grab whatever he can to try and come up with whatever he can. Took some energy as well from Yang.
One more, I think it's going to be done.
Maybe done now.
I think it is.
Right. Yeah.
So that's it. And Yang's going to win this. And third Shido there, Sadalashvili.
He wanted some more, actually, Sadalashvili, which is really good. Remember, I was talking about someone earlier on, and I said, "Where's the fire? Tal flicker. Where's the burn when you lose that way?" I want to see it. And Sadalashvili there showed, no, I don't want to lose that way. I want some more. You know, I've still got something to give. Didn't see that with Tal flicker earlier.
Yeah, no, that's right. Good performance, that.
5th place finish for Georgi Sardalashvili, but it's a bronze medal and a save for
A
Yang
save
Yong-wei.
for the world #1. It's Sheldon's name for somebody that expects the gold, doesn't quite get the gold, and then you got to fight probably one of the hardest matches, which is for third place. Actually, sometimes that's the most difficult.
And he had to come back against one of the top-ranked fighters in the top 10 in the world, number 8 in the world. And who are we missing? Taiwan, Takato. That's it. Two from the top 10 in the world were missing. Okay, Nozadze, he wasn't there. 3 then. Good turnout. 7 out of 10. Yang Yong-wei joins Agaev on the podium. We've got 2 more podium places to fill. Well, actually, they're filled. We just don't know which order they're going to be in, because we come now to the final of the under 60 kilo category. Nagayama Ryuju of Japan goes up against Lee Ha-rim of the Republic of Korea. It'll be Nagayama in the white judogi, Lee in blue. I know that Neil's going to come back to you with their world rankings at the head-to-head. That is the route to the final. Yang Agaev and Yildiz, Beramov, Garigos and Smetov. The referee in the middle for this one is Gostini Balash of Hungary. There's Neil.
Well, they've got similar world rankings, 8 for Nagayama, 10 for Lee, and 5 times they've been up against each other, and I suspect that they meet each other quite often as well in Asian Championships, as well as Grand Prix and Grand Slams of the World Tour, and here they are going up for the 6th time. 5-0 to this man so far, and he's walking out there pretty normally, isn't he?
Say that.
You know, so,
a bit of a jog.
Yeah. But he was definitely limping when he left the mat a couple of times.
Well, there was one occasion when he was really on his way out. Ippon had been given against him. Eventually, after a review, the score was changed to Wazari, and then he came back. What a boy. Well, sorry, what a man.
Here they go then, Nagayama in white, here Lee in blue.
Lee, the second of 2 Koreans who were here today. John won his first round contest and then had a bit of a toughie, losing his second. John lost out to Yang Yong-wei, who we've just seen take the second of the bronze medals.
Lee has a tendency to go against the straight arm when he does the soda. He'll have to be a bit cautious, I think, because they are looking out for it. Couple of occasions, see Nagayama, I'm thinking, well, he's out, and then he pulls something out the bag.
Yes, Nagayama is one of those athletes who's got a slow to develop Sutemiwaza. You think you've killed it, and all of a sudden you begin to get lifted.
Yeah, you know, we were talking about the fire as well, and he just doesn't seem to have the fire at the moment. Like last couple of tournaments out, just lacking something. He has brilliant technique, Nagayama, and he can pull it out the bag, he really can. But and he goes off the sleeves with that Uchimata, beautifully.
Yes. Lee beginning to feel the tempo of this contest. Last effort, you could hear it in the breath. Slow to get to his feet. A little bit of a lunge with the Koji, but he missed. Lee it is who picks up penalty for avoiding to take that grip. Last time he tried the combination, didn't he, little Koji, and Senagi, it didn't come off.
Yeah, just finding it difficult to be able to make an impact on Nagayama. Nagayama just kind of dominating, but so there's the attack again against that arm, the straight arm. We've seen it several times, and there's a few penalties been handed out. They're going to have a look at that just to see if he did it.
Well, it's not as though it hadn't already been
Watch how
pointed
he goes
out.
against it, and for me that was really absolute. It's an absolute as we've seen before. It might just be Hon Sokomaki. He got the benefit of the doubt that time. Sometimes when the opponent moves into it, the arm can be in the wrong place, but well. Really fortunate there to get away with that. I was just about to say that Nagayama's got to be careful that those don't count as an attack, which they are doing. And they're not good attacks, but just ahead on pace, so he's got to make sure that he stays up with it. His technique's definitely the stronger. I think if he goes against that arm one more time, that's going to be it. He's on last chance here.
Yeah, he's been given the benefit of the doubt. Beginning to look tired here, Lee.
Oh, and he's got it. He's got the Wazari.
Yeah.
Stolen the match, really. Absolutely stolen it. Change of direction, Koji there. Takes Nagayama down.
Had to throw it in there. Well, how many was he behind? 5-0, was he?
5-0. Now he gets one back on Nagayama. So he'll be pleased with that. Well, that's two big tournaments out then, 60 kilos for Korea, and two different fighters winning the gold medals. One in the Masters, one in Japan Grand Slam. Wow. Just to make things difficult for the Koreans.
Yes, indeed. Not the first time that he'd been to the Masters. Two previous appearances, both of which ended in first round defeats. This time turns things completely on their heads and goes all the way to the final, and indeed ending up beating, I wouldn't quite say his nemesis, but Nagayama has downed him on a few occasions. And Nagayama himself has won 2 Masters titles. In fact, he was the man to beat here. Yang, I suppose, as the number 1 seed. Right, okay. We come now to the awarding ceremony for women in the under 48 kilo category.
Women's under 48 kilo.
טקס חלוקת המדליות נשים עד 48 קילוגרם.
The medals will be presented by the president.
The medals are being presented by the president of the International Judo Federation, Mr. Marius Wiesel.
Medalists are representing Portugal.
The first of the bronze medals goes to Catarina Costa of Portugal. There's a bronze medal also for Assunta Scuto of Italy. Silver medal goes to Koga Wakana of Japan. But the gold medal goes to Shireen Boukli of France. Well, they may not have got the gold medal in the football, but...
Well, you know what? That was a good performance from her, wasn't it? She'd controlled that all the way through the final.
Definitely the stronger.
Yeah, definitely the stronger. She dominated the grips. Big arm over the top there, like that, Koga. And then that Sumigashi there.
And on the ground as well.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You just wrapped it up, didn't she?
Looked good.
Sumigashi then takes Koga onto her side. And a gold medal, first one up for France.
נא לעמוד להמנון.
And now the national anthem of France.